Honestly, I mean, they're one of the best fans in DMV.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy CMartyFit, and we back here with another episode of the Less Brunches, More Crunches podcast. It is Saturday evening. I've had a long day today, man. I've been on go all day. Got my workout in early. You know, it's part of my program, which I'm gonna reveal to y'all in the next couple weeks. But yeah, man. So, you know, I decided to step outside today, man. You know, so let's give it up for me because I don't really do much, and I stepped outside. No, I stepped out the house today, man. I went to this event. The event happened to be called Wine and Slow Jam, so it was pretty good there, man. Ran into a few people that I know, and the event was, of course, surrounded by alcohol and hookah. And I'm on my program right now, so I'm not drinking. So, I thought this was a good test for myself because I tell people that all the time they can go places and, enjoy themselves and not indulge in the nonsense and indulge in drugs. And that's what I did today. So y'all can miss me with that bullshit talking about, well, I have to do it. They gave me a shot. I had to. My friend, they called me boring. Nobody want to hear that shit. All right? You can do the same, right? You don't have to just live a boring life because you're trying to get on your grind, because you're trying to stay fit, because you're trying to lose some weight, drop some fat, build some muscle, build your butt, whatever your goal is. You can still go outside and have a good time. They had food there. Now, they did have some bullshit. They had mac and cheese balls. They had a lot of fried foods. A lot of alcohol. Hookah. A whole bunch of bullshit. So I got, they had one little station with like some jerk chicken and rice and peas. So I got that. The rice was nasty. So I ended up just eating the chicken. So I ended up getting, adding my protein intake. So that was cool. But this the thing right here, man. If you can't go to these places without, getting a drink, you absolutely need a drink. You absolutely have to be buzzed. You absolutely have to be under the influence. You got an addiction, bruh. Nah, real talk. You have an unhealthy addiction with alcohol or an unhealthy relationship with alcohol. That's ridiculous, man. Like, real talk. And then it's crazy because you look around and you see people and it's like, some people look crazy drunk. And it's like, dang, that's what I look like. But you really don't need that, man. You don't. So, not only did I notice, right? Hold on. All right, now we getting into the podcast, man. Now we it's time for the podcast. The podcast is starting now. That was just the introduction, right? So, not only did I notice, what people look like when they're drunk, I noticed there was a lot of fat people in that joint too. And let's be real, man. Let's be real. About 80% of the people in there, it might have been more than 80%. I mean, it was crazy, the amount of overweight people there, man. And I was just thinking, like 10, 20 years ago, I swear it was not this many overweight people. Like, it's really getting out of hand, bro. Right? Like, as a trainer, I can't not see that. Like, I just see dollar signs all over the place because I'm like, that's a client, that's a client, that's a client, that's a client. But I wasn't in there recruiting clients, of course. But, and before I really dive deep into the podcast, I want to add one more thing. Not only were there like 80, 90% fat people in there.
I'm not going to say what race, what people.
What demographic you think they were?
I'm not going to say what race, what people.
Take a wild guess. What community do you think they came from? Of course, the black community.
I'm not going to say what race, what people.
Listen, I love our people, but I'm going to call this out. We got to do better, man. And what's even crazier is They had a long line of people. A long line of people. I'm talking to the line was almost at the exit. It was at this big venue, this big space, like a lot of farmland. Just they had a stage, they had vendors. I'm talking acres, right? People, cars were packed. Big. It was no spots in the parking lot. Hard to maneuver. People were waiting in line. I'm telling you, man, the line probably took. It got to a point where I got there early, so I had to wait in line. But the line probably took 30 minutes to get in, right? And what's crazy to me is you drove out there. It was in Anne Arundel County, which is a little hike from where I live at, closer to D.C. You drove out there. It's like a 30-minute drive. Wait in line. You spend time, a couple hours at the event, but you ain't got time to work out. You spent your whole Saturday. Basically, your whole Saturday was centered around this event. And it's crazy to me how people tell me they don't have time to work out or they can't work out on the weekends. I'm not hearing that bullshit. I'm tired of it, bruh. I'm tired of it. I mean, it's never going to end. But I'm just pointing it out. Somebody who's going to see this podcast and realize, damn, I could have gone to the event. I could have got up and worked out this morning before I went to the event. You got to change your mindset. But the amount of time that people spent for this, and the amount of fat people there just to get fatter, is baffling to me. Baffling. Despicable. Not only that. And now last episode I talked about a couple clients having trouble paying me. So we had a math lesson today too. I had a little math lesson in my head as I was observing all of this stuff, right? You had to pay for gas. Let's just say that's $40. You had to fill your tank up, $40. The ticket, $50. There we go, $90 right there. We almost at $100, right? Parking. Let's just say parking was $10. We had $100. Then you get drinks and food. You're going to spend at least another $40, $50 in there. So you spend $150. You spent hours out of your day, right? $150 in a day ain't even. I don't charge no $150 a day to train. You know, so you spent a portion of your training package and maybe 3 or 4 gym sessions and time at the event, but you can't afford a personal trainer. You ain't got time to work out. Man, you know, man, this stuff is crazy, man. Crazy, dog. And last thing on this before I move on. I've been in this training game for a while, man, and I have a good grasp on things, and I played sports. I went to a couple different colleges. You know, being a trainer, I've dealt with people. I could just pick up on people and their tendencies like a 6th sense, bro. I'm sorry, like a 7th sense. I could pick it up like the back of my hand, man. I saw 3 clients there. 3 former clients, bro. 3 former clients. First one I saw, spotted her literally like a mile away. Spotted her. I've been around her so long, like to the point where I'm around my clients so much, like I know their walk. Like I know them when I see them. Like I have a very distinctive walk myself. And she was bigger than when she left me. And I'm not saying this to be mean, but people always leave my training program and act like I'm the problem. But when they leave, they might go to another. They either give up or go to another trainer. Either way, you don't end up getting the result that you want. You end up staying the same. And I'm talking about this a girl who started training with me like maybe 5-6 years ago, and she's bigger than what she was. Dog, it just really messes with me when I can't help people get to their goal, bro, and I'm giving them the tools and the answers. I saw another one, man, and she's a heavy girl, and she worked so hard, and she ended up giving up, and I feel bad, man, because I really was helping her, And she didn't lose no weight either. And then the third one that I saw, she works out on her own now. She does her thing. It just didn't work out with me and her being the trainer-client relationship. We were friends first. Then I was just too hard on her, bro. She ain't like being coached. She wasn't used to it, so it didn't work. But she's maintaining. She's doing her thing, but she ain't make no transformation either. So, so once again, man, yo, see Marty, I just be knowing, man. But I observed all that at the event today, and it's crazy, man. I like that I was able to go there and exercise my discipline, and just really know that I'm doing good work out here, man. I'm doing good work. So people that support and listen to the message and apply it to their lives, shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. So look, let's move on to the next topic. Let's move on. So we got Pearl, Just Pearly Things. I'm not sure if you know who Just Pearly Thing is, but she's very controversial. She has a huge YouTube platform. She's up and coming, one of the biggest, rising people on YouTube, right? I'm not here to tap into Pearly's content because that ain't my lane. But I saw a video of her on TikTok that I can react to and use as a teaching point. So listen, watch the full video before you react and get triggered, because I'm not here to trigger anybody. This is a lesson, a fitness lesson that I saw in the video, all right? It's a little bit different type of content. Just bear with me, all right? It's going to trigger some of y'all, but I'm not here to trigger people, all right? Just bear with me. Let's check it out.
Call women fat. You say that they shouldn't have abortions. You say that they have STDs.
The question is, are they fat? Yes or no? The average American woman is 170 pounds. That's objectively overweight.
I mean, let's be honest. We now celebrate morbid obesity as some kind of body positive thing, and it is complete nonsense. So actually, on that point again, there's a bit of truth in
this is the problem.
How have we come to celebrate morbid obesity as body positive? It's nonsense.
We're not talking about morbid obesity. I was actually watching your podcast earlier, and you spoke to someone who was, I would say, probably a size 12, and you called her fat, obese, and a divorcee.
She was fat, obese, and a divorcee.
I
mean, I don't know what to say. This is the thing, women, we don't want to live in reality. We don't want to say things that are true. Was she fat? Yes. Was she a divorcee? Yes. These things are just objective facts.
Okay, I'm going to have to objectively...
And she insulted me first. They always do.
I'm going to have to...
Yeah. Yo, that video was crazy, bro. She's hilarious, bro. But, and she was on Piers Morgan's show. If you know who Piers is, I reacted to a Piers clip a long time ago. He's a savage, too. So, you got two savages on there. But the one thing I wanted to point out from this video was nowadays you can't call a spade, bro. You can't. So, long story short, the lady that was talking to Pearl, she brought up a clip from Pearl's podcast. Pearl gets offended on her podcast all the time. People say wild stuff to her, and in response to her being offended, she called a woman fat and obese. Right now. Nobody checked the behavior of the lady who initiated, who initially offended Pearl. Right? They just go straight to Pearl. They go, and this happens to me too. They just go straight to the person that called someone fat or obese. Right? Now, it's only a problem when you offend a certain group of people. People come at me all the time. People call me all types of stuff. Right? And the moment I come back and I point out that they're overweight, I'm the bad guy. I can't stand that. So I felt Pearl in this video, right? Don't dish it out if you can't take it. I addressed this on my last podcast as well. So that's the first thing I wanted to acknowledge, that you really can't you can't tell the truth nowadays, right? And you can't respond with the truth if someone offends you. Now, the first step of your fitness journey is acknowledging that you're fat, acknowledging that you're fit, acknowledging that there needs to be a change, right? I can't tell you how many people won't take the first step going to the gym, hiring a trainer, reaching out, getting the membership, because they cannot acknowledge what's in the mirror, what they see in the mirror that they don't like in the mirror, right? Just because it's harsh does not mean it's not true, right? Sometimes we need a harsh message to kick us in the ass. It's the reality of life. It can be with weight. It can be with finances. It can be with a relationship. It can be with family. It can be with anything, with your job, with your business. Sometimes we need the L. I know a lot of times in my business, I've had to change things. I've had to react to things because I got that wake-up call. Real talk. I got the wake-up call. Even just recently, 6 years in business, I just got a crazy wake-up call. So I'm moving way different now. And some of my clients don't like it. And hey, it is what it is. But, I mean, I'm here. That's what it is. So we need that. So just because it's harsh does not mean it's not true. Right? A lot of y'all will not change because you just aren't truthful with yourself. Right? And when I say you aren't truthful with yourself, this is what y'all do. I'll tell y'all what y'all do. Listen up, listen up, listen up. Y'all will disguise the truth to make yourself feel good. How do we disguise the truth as far as fitness, right? So your current state, you lie to yourself about your current state. Oh, I'm not fat, I'm just thick. Oh, I'm not fat, I'm just big bone. Oh, it's not really that I'm fat. Like, I can't lose the weight. It's the genetics. I got another crazy one. Went out of town recently. One of my boys. He goes to the gym. He's on his grind. He's lost a lot of weight. Super proud of him. But he got more work to do, just being honest. And he know that. So we going on the trip. I'm getting ready for the trip. I got my fire pick on the trip. I got my fire pick with my shirt off because I've been grinding. Time for him to take the pick. Nah, man, I ain't taking no pics, man. I've been bulking. You were bulking in April or May, and you knew we had this trip coming up. Just say you was bullshitting, bruh. It's okay. You one of my friends. I know you, bro. I know you be bullshitting too. So it's okay. And lastly, I'm grown. I'm not supposed to be all skinny. I'm not no little girl. I'm not no little boy, man. I don't hoop no more. I don't play football no more. I'm grown, so I'm gonna have some weight on me, man. It's grown man weight. I'm gonna have some grown man titties. That's what you got, bruh. That's what you got, bruh. And girls, y'all got to stop lying to yourselves, okay? Because you need to lose weight, or because your BMI you don't like what the BMI said or what the scale said, does not mean it's grown woman weight. No, you just big. It's okay. Get it together. It's all good, man. But that's the reality, bruh. And so a lot of people, you might not be able to call yourself fat. You might not be comfortable with it, but when someone else tells you the truth, it's a problem, and you're offended because you know it's true. If it wasn't true, you wouldn't be offended. If somebody called me a bum, a loser, gay, what else they call me, dusty, whatever, I don't care. It doesn't offend me. People see me doing this podcast and think I'm a loser. They think I'm just a weirdo. They think I have no life. They think like things are not going well for me. They think I'm not growing. I'm not advancing in life. It's okay. I don't have a master's degree. I didn't finish grad school because my last year of basketball was the first year of grad school. I needed to do 2 years. My eligibility was up. I didn't finish. I don't have a master's degree. People look at me a certain way for that too. I don't care. I'm smarter than you anyway. It's all good. So it is what it is, man. Be truthful with yourself and don't get offended if someone else tells you the truth. Last thing, man. Last topic of the day. We got the rapper Gunna, right? the Atlanta rapper. He recently got out of jail. He had a lot of stuff going on. I honestly don't know. I don't pay attention to it. But he's back out dropping music. And he just came out with an album recently. He got some hits on there too. I'll be listening to him in the gym a little bit. But anyway, back to the podcast. Say Cheese TV posted this picture on Twitter and said, fans are concerned after seeing Gunna looking unrecognizable in new music video. Oops, my bad. Listen, man. Listen. How are people concerned that this man lost weight? But they ain't concerned when people gain weight. Like, bro, come on, y'all. Yeah, the man lost weight, and it ain't like he looks sick or like he look coked out or cracked out or on drugs. He literally looks like he just lost weight. That's all it is. But people will gain weight right in your face. You watch them, high school, college, graduation, get their first job, second job. You watch the progression and you don't say nothing to them and you ain't concerned. But y'all concerned about them. About black people can't lose no weight. Hold on.
I'm not going to say what race, what people.
Black people can't lose no weight. Y'all think it's so weird when black people lose weight. Y'all think they getting sick or something's wrong with them. Like, we got this fat mindset attached to our race and then be mad that we the fattest race. It just does not make sense to me, man. It doesn't. And a lot of people lose weight when they go to jail, or they come out looking different, or they might put some muscle on to get stronger. Like, he probably wasn't around a significant amount of calories every day. He probably wasn't eating good like he was because he had that check on him. So he probably was eating high-end restaurants all the night. He ain't have that in jail. And he probably didn't have many activities to do, so he probably worked out along with not eating them calories. And there was a little lesson here that I thought about from seeing this, right? I'm not telling anybody to go to jail. All right, let me make that clear before y'all clip it up and try to cancel me. I ain't telling none of y'all to go to jail. But sometimes you have to change your surroundings to change your body. I talk about this all the time, right? If there's some type of negative energy you can get out of your life, eliminate it. If there's negative people you can get out of your life holding you back, eliminate it. Some things we can't eliminate, like family. You can't eliminate family. I mean, you can, but depending on what family it is, you can't eliminate it, right? But you can manage it, right? Sometimes so there are distractions you can eliminate those, but some you have to manage, right? So sometimes for myself, I have to manage how often I talk to certain people. It could be family, could be friends, because they have a negative energy about them, and I'm gonna go. Right? I have to manage when I go out. So I might go out of town here. The next weekend I'm chilling. I stepped out today. I'm guaranteed chilling next weekend. I'm not going out next weekend for sure. Right? So maybe if I do something every other weekend or every other weekend or once a month, I manage it so I can stay focused, locked in. I can stay fit. I can handle my business. Right? Sometimes you got to change your surroundings. You might need to go to a different gym. You might need to move out your parents' house. You might need to move out with your family. You might need to move away from that spouse that's holding you back. You with a spouse, they keep wanting to bring fat shit in the house. They don't support your grind. They don't want to work out. That might not be the spouse or the partner for you. So you might got to remove yourself. Right? So you can either eliminate the distractions or manage the distractions, depending on what it is, right? So, and you see Gunna, he unfortunately he had to go to jail, but he changed his surrounding. That's how he lost weight, right? You don't have to go to jail, but you can change your surroundings in the real world. So, look, man. Quick lesson at the end, real quick, man. And when you remove, those distractions or manage them or eliminate them, whatever you decide to do, A lot of people are not going to respect your structure. So you got to implement structure with that. So you get rid of the distractions and implement some structure. I'm going to work out on these days. I'm going to work out at this time. Oh, damn, I missed the trainer in the morning. So, all right, so this is my process. If I oversleep in the morning and don't go see my trainer, if I miss my session, I'm going to do the cardio at night. Or I can't do the cardio at night, so okay, I missed Thursday, I'm gonna make it up on Saturday. Hey Chris, can I work out on Saturday? Oh, you're not gonna be there Saturday? All right, you're not there Saturday. What can I do on Saturday? Do you want me to just do some cardio? You want me to hit back? You want me to hit legs? Gotta implement a structure, right? And sometimes people won't respect that. I'm gonna work out on Saturday. I missed my Thursday workout. What? Saturday? I need attention. I need you to. That's cool. I could do that for you. I'm gonna get this workout in first. All right. It's gotta be a priority in your life. You can't not make it a priority because someone else is pulling. One of them distractions is pulling you. Right. That's it. Simple, man. So look. Another episode of the Less Brunches, More Crunches podcast. Appreciate y'all watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Send a video to a friend. Continue to send me what you want me to react to because my DM be flooded all week, every day. Some of the stuff y'all send me, I cannot react to because I'm not trying to get canceled. But, I still always try to make it controversial and interesting. So I appreciate y'all for listening. Thank you for the support. Keep it up. And we're going to keep this thing going, man. So I'm going to holler at y'all on the next episode. We out.
Honestly, they're one of the best fans in DMV.